We are here, ready to go. Locked and loaded.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
Big game. Season opens back up. We got the mighty Vikings. Mighty Vikings.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers.
I hate receiving first, but here we go. I don't usually take things out, but I feel like I want to today.
And he'll take it up past the 25
to the 26-yard line. See what you got.
Let's go.
See what you got, Vikes. Ooh, we got the squeeze in, get him out. Look.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Squeeze in, get him out. Look.
Wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
All right, now what are you gonna do?
Defensive lineman will take the
now
bait and move laterally
made my adjustments
and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Kamara. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Doing all right.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
53's the mic. 50.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's got his man.
Get off me, little dude.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have a first down on a gain of 11.
It was just small.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it.
We get one.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
We got 2.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Yeah, if he had escape artists, though, my team would be really, really powerful.
On the ground, Kamara.
Oh. Okay, I see how you're going to play it. You're going to back up and run with me. All right. I know that technique.
An early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well,
I know that technique.
I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the
know how
word
to beat that
vision for
technique
him.
too, tell the
It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues,
this ain't a 24-hour stream though, Matt. This ain't a 24-hour stream though. This is just one game. I'm hitting my 24-hour stream tomorrow.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller.
Come on, 85.
A nice run there, 9 yards.
Come on, big boy.
Second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
A little too early.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
It's not.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Davis still ain't playing that though.
Demario Davis there.
He's a little bit lower on his scale, but he got that X factor now.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, we got Joe Burrow. This is my first time, I think, seeing him, man.
Second down now.
Where we going, bro? There we go. We got 3 rookies on the defense now, though, but these rookies can play, I'll tell you that much. We didn't put them in for no reason. Showed us what they do preseason. Watch out routes.
Back to throw here. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Catch that shit again, homie. Catch that shit again, homie.
A pretty good shot there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
What are we doing out here, bro? What's the game plan? What's the game plan? Third and long every time. Gonna try to run it.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Roll out.
Uh-oh, I see, bro. What'd you get from LSU, huh?
On 1st and 10.
Didn't learn nothing from LSU.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
What are you doing out here?
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
now the Niners get there and bring him down.
We still got J.J. Watt. We still got J.J. Watt.
Now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively.
He ain't got all day. Oh, punt. I like it.
In this first quarter.
And he got all day, hoping.
Out their punter as he's
he ain't got all day.
For the first time this afternoon.
Drop that 8 on you. Send 3. 16. Come on, Crawley. Come on, Crawley. What is going on, bro?
And the 49ers will take over deep
what
in
is
their
going
own
on,
territory.
Bro?
The 49er offense
run?
set to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
Got some rooks in there.
Interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
There.
So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Running with Kamara. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
That's it. That's it. Big hit.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Mike Popo, I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 44 is the Mike.
Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down.
Nice little check down. Nice little check down.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Just move the ball slowly. We don't need to do nothing real quick, man. Nothing real big, man. Nothing real big out here. Oh, don't trip out there, 23. Don't trip out there. Now you're getting Miller all the yards, but Kamara should be getting all the yards. But we have 2,000-yard back, so, you know what I mean? Either one can take off. Kind of comes with the territory. It's the offense we run. We have star backs every year.
Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively.
Hey, kicker of the year last year. He don't miss. He don't miss. Even when I fuck up, he don't miss.
But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
This fielded at the 2.
Ooh, Sly, make the tackle because I'm not controlling nobody.
Then he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I like my speed of my defense. I like it. We might not be the best overall everywhere, but
their next drive. They were forced
I
to
like
run on
where
their
we're
initial
at.
drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a
I
gain
got
of 2.
Uno and number 3 in the middle.
I
think that says something.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
I think that says something.
Was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh my God, 3 people hit the ball. 3 people hit the ball. Should have hit the post over top of me, though, because I jumped the shit out of that drag route.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my
Jumped
coaches
the
had told me
shit
in
out of
the
that
past.
drag
The
route.
biggest
I'll
teaching
tell
point,
you.
get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
That ball caught by the
come
former
on.
Toledo
We're
Rocket,
just backed up
Deontay
straight.
Johnson. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Let's go.
Today's
Just
football,
backed up
where receivers
straight.
break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the
Pass.
spot, that's a big-time
Watch
play by
play
the defense.
Nowhere
action.
to
Yeah, Doug.
escape, and he goes down.
Doug got all day.
J.J.
He
Watt
Doug got
able
all
to get in
day,
there for his
man.
second sack of the afternoon.
It just, that's not how this works,
Now,
man.
after that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Run,
It's a
up the
second down
middle.
run with Sanders. And he's going to get about
3.
7
You
yards
may be-
on that one up to around the
He
33.
nice, man. 3 nice, man.
Playing against a 3-4 front
Let me get
is
him
really
500
challenging
plays.
for offensive linemen because they can do so
Let me
many
get him
different
500
things. But
plays.
when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle
Oh, my
up
God.
front, and then maybe a
Oh, my
guard
God.
can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He knows.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it
Where
to
you going?
Ridley.
He
He's picked
knows.
off just shy of midfield. And the return
We
this
got
time
people
will go
everywhere.
out to the 42-yard line.
Okay, we got to put Camara back in, though.
First interception
Because
he's
it's
thrown
kind of
here in year number
ridiculous.
2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus
Good job.
far, still
Good
looks a lot
coverage.
like his rookie year.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one
Good
incomplete.
coverage.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
take
that
off.
does you no good.
Ooh. Okay, bar? Is that bar?
They get 6 here
55?
after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
I'm coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick.
Oh,
this
my
ball's tipped and
God.
intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop
I
at the
shouldn't have threw it,
33-yard
but god
line.
damn, that's a hell of a bounce,
So they'll
ain't it?
come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, damn, I don't like doing that.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
Hey, Davis, don't play that. Hey, one more tackle behind the line, or 2 more. Or I have to force incompletion. I thought it was tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Get him on the set. Get him, boys.
On the set.
2.
On the set, little homie.
2nd and long.
Jam them niggas.
This is the tight end, Njoku.
Alright,
The
alright,
reception good
alright.
for 7. It's 3rd
Doing
down.
too much, bro. You guys doing too much out
That's what you're
here.
hoping for when you run drag routes.
You guys
You're able
doing
to hit a
out here,
receiver
man.
in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before
I'm about to say, better be incomplete. Come on, bro. Lattimore, what are you doing, bro? You don't get it behind the receiver. In front of the receiver. Attack the ball. When you don't attack the ball, you allow the receiver to do that stuff. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think you've got
Pick
to
it
let
up,
him
bro.
play, and the officials are instructed.
Pick
If there's
it up,
contact
bro.
coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
I wanted to be the outside guy. Y'all be hiking the ball too early.
They get 14 there. 1st
Too
down,
early.
Vikings. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2
two
minutes,
picks,
we'll again
though.
head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Mike 3. Mike 3.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He finds Hopkins complete.
But his receiver keeps running. Like, why didn't my shit do that? Is my quarterback not as
So many times
good?
we see the crossing route start
It's
as a
popping
quick
out
hit,
here.
but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
2nd down and inches. It's complete to Hopkins.
We'll take it.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
We a little off right now, man. We're not on championship level that we should be on at the moment. We're not where we should be.
It's Sanders, and he's dropped just before
it's like inches off of greatness. I feel it. I really do.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
He stopped that run still.
And it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that?
Don't worry, we'll score
your
again.
Tight end, keep him in. Your running back.
Taps throws just, they're not there, man.
Your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
I've been seeing it. They just don't be throwing it.
3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Gotta keep him in the pocket.
And think about it this way: we all know payoff is the key,
hey,
right?
Johnson, let's see what you got.
Love to have the concession on
He
every
took it
t-shirt.
He said he ain't scared.
It says finish on it because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Oh, we gotta finish drives, huh?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
How you guys missing that?
Whenever you get an opportunity,
How you
can
guys
never
missing
have
that?
enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down.
Way outside the pocket.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long because remember they also lose it down on the grounding call. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Army.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He completes it to Bull.
Damn.
And he'll
We like what we were doing out there, though.
midfield
We like what we were doing out there.
Let's go.
So we've reached
Oh, shit, I have 3
here on
timeouts.
opening weekend as we send you cross country to Orlando.
Yeah, I need to go sleep, man.
And has our EA Sports halftime report. All right,
I need
Coach,
to go to
thank
sleep.
you.
I had
We
3
welcome
timeouts that
everyone
whole
back for
time.
quarter
I was doing no
number
huddle.
3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back
Week 1
underway in
fatigue.
the
We got
second
98
half.
power, though. 98 power on that ass.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive.
Oh my God, why am I missing that shit?
Give them the lead. They need to take
I'm just gonna
advantage
start
of it.
making
Still
fucking.
looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All
Just
they
start
have so
making
far,
regular
the field goal.
tackles.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now they toss out wide to Sanders. And they're going to
Hey, like I moved him out though. I anticipate little things like that. You know what I mean?
They call that a loss of
You
6
feel me?
yards. And it's 3rd down now.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Go.
They'll look to throw here. Then he's got the
He
completion
ran a
to
hitch on
Hopkins.
cover 2 right in front of my
And they're able
corner.
to get this one across the 35.
Any other game that'd be an
10
interception.
yards, and it's good
Any
for
other
a
game.
Viking first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage.
Come on,
and that
Gaines.
changes
Pick this
things
shit
a
up,
little
bro.
bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll throw this out
Dude,
wide and
we got
complete it
Davis
to
out here, bro.
Ridley.
Bruh,
And
bruh.
that play is blown up, losing
Bruh, bruh.
yardage back at the 35.
Ready? Hey, echo. On the book. Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Yeah, let's go second.
Looking deep downfield. Looking for Johnson.
Hey, can someone tell him, whoever's in here right now, someone text this man, stop testing hook. Just stop it. I thought we learned this lesson after Pro Bowl last year.
CD, I know it's
I
just
guess
his
he's still
second
getting
year in the league as
disrespected
a
out here.
quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No
Shouldn't have
doubt
thrown
about
it.
it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Pick me up. Here we go.
They run it again with Kamara.
Ah, you gotta
Gets
squeeze
to the
through that hole, baby.
29-yard line, brought down there.
That's it, baby.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs,
Oh,
play a little bit
we
of
could
keep
run
away,
the
don't you
ball. I
think?
don't.
And that's probably a
When
good
did
philosophy
people
at this point,
start
to
thinking
make
we
that
couldn't run
defense
the ball?
stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down.
Maybe that's why.
It's Miller, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this
God
time they're
damn,
able to
bro.
get him behind the line.
I
Call
thought
that
we run a
loss of
stretch
5
and we
yards
just
on the play.
that's my fucking
And
center.
it'll be a 2nd and long.
Fucking center.
Mike, 44. And here we
Should
go.
be killing
Watch
me.
the pass. Watch the
A 10th carry for Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard
Come on,
gain.
Kamara, we gotta hit that a little bit better,
I know the
baby.
speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. Here we go. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. That complete to Lamar Miller.
What?
And this effort won't be enough
get no
as they
run over
rally
action?
up to stop him a couple of yards short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
I'm gonna go
And how
for it
about the
because I
call here? They
believe
need
in our
2 yards in their own
defense.
territory on 4th down, and they're going to go
I
for it.
believe in our defense.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
I
Here we go
believe
with
in our
Kamara. And an alley
defense.
to run.
I believe in our defense. I'm running to each other.
Three going
I
down the left
believe.
side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers.
Not me.
Alvin Kamara. 63
Kamara is slow though, but his acceleration get him out. It's just his top end. He be getting swooped like a noodle.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the
They did
result.
4th and 1.
Big
Many people don't do it, you
They
know.
went for it on their own
We
side of the
want to have a
50.
solid defense this
So
year.
there's
That's what we want. We got a
conservative,
lot of
there's
rookies to
aggressive,
work
and
on.
it's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there.
Some offensive players.
Tip
We
of the
want to
cap
get
to them.
superstars.
The kickoff team on the field now is
Need some X factors on offense, man. We've been playing 2 years without one X factor on offense. Got to do something about that
And
this
they
year.
will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
We got 8
touchback.
fucking X factors on offense and shit.
Let's go now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next
Ooh,
drive.
someone's hot.
They trail now 14-3,
Someone's hot.
11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Oh,
They'll have a
shit.
first down past the 40. They find some open field here. And he's
Damn.
all the way down to the 6-yard
Hey, we play that
line.
red zone now.
It's a big one there for the
We play
Vikings.
that. Okay, Hook, you try to do too much, bro. You out here trying to do too much right now, bro.
One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run with Sanders, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down
You
to
do
the
all that
30-yard
work,
line.
play all that great defense, just to let him get down here on the, all the way on the 4-yard line. God damn.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Check 24, check 24.
On your team.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Look at 3.
And he gets
Look at
halfway
3.
home from the 4
3
down to
big
the
boy,
2-yard
man.
line.
3 is a big boy.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Great fucking and hit his ass out of fucking bounds. Trying to play with me, homie. We track out here. We see that near hit? Yeah.
Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Yeah.
Well, we have a change of plans now is what
Keep
we
that
have
field goal,
because
homie.
I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th
We'll
down.
give up another
but
field goal,
after
yeah. We
that
don't give up
loss,
tugs.
that goes
Try not
right
to
out
give
the
up
window.
one tug.
Now you have to kick the field goal.
Try not to give up
and
one
hope to
tug
come
the whole
back
year.
down the next time
The whole
they
year.
score.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And this one complete to Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
A give to Kamara running right.
Ah, you gotta be able to hit
One of the
that.
few times here
You
today,
gotta
this
be able
one's
to
not
hit
going to
that.
go anywhere.
Your trip is here, baby.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Kaepernick going to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Great catch. Great catch, bro. You've been with me for a year, man. You guys want a ball right now. I see it. I see it in your face like, coach, man. I want a ball, coach. Oh, the ball, coach.
Slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Check 9, check 9.
Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You think
I hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
I'm not going
the
for
defender's
it, bro.
making sure his guy couldn't hold
14-3
on
right
to the
now,
football.
man.
So I don't see
5-20
anything that
left,
warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you.
I'm just
There
trying to
was
get him
contact,
involved,
but
man. I need Slade to
I'm
be an
happy
X
they kept
factor.
that flag in the
Need
back
him to do
pocket.
something for me.
And with things looking pretty
He
good
just
on the
sitting there
scoreboard,
fucking
they're going to
looking
keep
like
the offense
motherfucking-
out there and go for it here on 4th. They run. It's Kamara. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback
Just
out of
dump
the
it off.
backfield.
Just dump it off. Hit the check down.
No
You
gain
don't see
there
no
on the
one
first
open.
down
Just
play.
let's hit the check down.
Catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 38.
Bottom line, they want to keep this
The
clock
Vikings,
rolling, so they'll
38.
take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus
Good game,
on
bro.
the big fellas up
You tried
front in
real
order to
hard
bring this
today.
one home.
You know what I mean? Like you did stuff that
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's able
No,
to get it
you
to
got
the
me to
31,
21
and that's
points,
enough
man.
for the first.
you should be
Goes a gain of
excited
6
about
that
that,
time, and
bro.
it moves the chains as well.
In all honesty.
Here we go. Here we go. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Kaepernick now on first down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive
Lose your
for the running play.
keys,
and
die
they
for
hit
the
them over
running
top.
play, and we hit you over the top. Tell them the game plan like it
This
is.
quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's
6
first
for
and 10.
6.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. That's complete to
Oh, I
Slayton.
wanted a touchdown for
And
you,
he
bro.
couldn't quite get there.
Wanted a touchdown for you,
Down
bro.
at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and that'll
Shouldn't have
bring
pulled
up
a
a
fucking
second
guard
and
and
goal.
goal line. With the A gap too easy.
We own
Too easy.
We own them.
Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
Now Kaepernick. Looking in zone, but it's
damn, bro, all right.
incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they?
They
And
do.
here's the
They get a
thing.
little tighter.
You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Mike. You remember me? You remember me? 80 weapons. Safe, safe, safe.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey,
From the gun on third down, Kaepernick. And it's complete. In the end
Right
zone,
behind him, baby.
Touchdown 49ers. Darius Slayton there to make the grab.
I need Slayton to get one tug a
Stretch
game.
their lead.
One tug a game.
Point after up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
I need for him to at least be like, coach, I feel like a superstar this game. I had 200 yards. Give me a chance. I'm going to force feed the fuck out of him. 2 years in a
Kickoff
row I
unit is
missed it.
out on the
2
field,
years in
and
a
they
row.
will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the
You gotta
20.
have the best D
as
out,
his
though.
guys will set up shop
You want
at
that
the
number one
23-yard
defensive spot.
line.
I'd really appreciate it if Watkins gets 3rd sack, though.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. And coaches
Oh,
want
shit. I
He's
slowed
got
down
a
too
man
much.
complete.
Damn. That's my
And
fault.
all the way down
I was too
the
happy. I was like, okay, here's
36-yard
another one.
line. A big play there for Minnesota.
Don't do that again,
41
dog.
yards.
You
So
ain't
how about
safe,
that
bro.
for a chain mover? They're all
You
the way
ain't
down
safe,
inside
bro.
the 40 now for first and 10. And that's
Hit
incomplete.
him, please.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being
And he's going to be
He just
intercepted
is
a third
testing.
time.
Why? Why
Picked up by
test?
Malik Hooker.
Why
And a
test?
good
Why
return
test?
here as
Throw
he
somewhere
takes it
else.
up past the 30-yard
Just
line.
throw somewhere else.
Boy, so another interception, CD.
It's not worth
It feels
it.
like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because
Still a work in
now
progress.
his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
Did he?
or
Oh,
you start
that's he
thinking about
lost
going
him.
to his backup.
Meanwhile,
About to
they
say he
take a
lost
shot
him.
to start the drive, but
I don't
this
know
is
how he
gonna
got that
wind
off.
up incomplete.
That was a hell of a throw, Cap.
They're still throwing the football here, and
Throw,
obviously
Cap.
the incompletion stops the clock. That's a
Hell
bad
of a
thing.
throw.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense.
No, where you going,
because you know
man?
they're going to stack
Where
the
you
line of
going,
scrimmage
bro?
and try and stop any
Where
type
you
of a
going,
running
bro?
play.
Oh,
Short
good
little
job.
passes
I thought you were
made
going to use that
in
one.
exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Got him.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
And no, nothing against you. We just need the XP, man. We got some big games coming up. Big games coming up, so we need as much XP as possible. Like, nothing against you, bro, but you know what I mean? It's
6 yards on that last play.
Can't do
Here's
anything about
2nd
it,
and
bro.
4.
44, Mike, 44.
we got to make sure
Let's go,
that
defense. Our time. It's our time. Fofo's a Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. Catch made by Slayton.
you can snap that head back around. Get that hand out. Come on, bro.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. To throw is Kaepernick. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
We're just trying to get people involved, man. We're just trying to get people XP. We had a team meeting after last year. We just talked to each other about what our goals were and how we want to be used, you know.
3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
That's what it came down to.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 55.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. He's got the first down here inside
Holy
the 30.
shit, okay.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
And he hauls it in the end
That's what we need from you, big boy.
Touchdown, San
I'm trying to force feed you that
Francisco.
bitch.
Darius Slayton, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Force feed him.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1.
Too slow. 54 is too slow. You can't guard
This is why
Slayton.
you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that.
2
as
tugs,
well,
2
because
picks,
you
we'll
and I
take
both
it.
know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Out is the
Good game, bro.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Good game, bro.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one
Am I
last
shit
drive
bitching the
here.
whole game, though?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll take this to
Good
the
game,
other
bro.
side of midfield
It was
before
a good
going
game.
out of bounds.
All the way up to the
So
end.
the victory here
You
for
did well.
San
Good luck on the rest of your
Francisco.
season.
And partner, I
can
must
only
say,
play you
good
once
to
this
see you
year.
again. Been too long. And it's
Yeah,
good to
you
have
know.
football back, isn't it?
Teach their own. Good luck out there. Watch the 24-hour stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Coming
but
up tomorrow. Last of Us
preseason,
Part 2 is
it's
probably already
preseason. This is week
started,
one.
done downloading.
Real
I might have to give
real
it a test drive.
football.
Actually, I might wait till tomorrow. But appreciate